a lot of stories about, no, not only stories, but I've been seeing a lot of stuff that most of the agencies and most of the ministries are actually doing very short-term projects. So short-term, they have these policies, but they're only doing short-term projects. Now they're not doing anything to better they're not doing any projects or programs to better the perspective of the mainstream society regarding their acceptance of multiculturalism, and they're not doing anything to prepare Korea for the possible social conflicts that will actually happen in the future.
So what would you have them do then?
So as of now, that's the main thing, because there's no particular ministry who can actually or who would want to work for a long for a project which needs a bit of a long time to do. So the need for an independent agency or an independent committee or an independent organization to be to do all this stuff, and then to actually gather all of the multicultural policies, control them, and have control over the policies, and how the ministries actually do them, actually do all these policies and all these programs, so we can have at least we can have a definite a definite work table on what we have to do. We have a definite plan on what we have right now, and then we can just gather them all and have a particular organization to work through it.
This idea of having a committee basically watching over all the policies that deal with multicultural, the thing we talked about earlier.
Yes, to be able to regulate all of the multicultural policies, as well as the projects being done by almost all of the ministries. So it will actually ensure proper rendering of the policies, as well as to avoid overlap of programs, because, like, for example, like the Ministry of Gender MOGEF right now, Ministry of Gender Equality is actually they actually have this Korean language program. Most of the budget that they're using is for the Korean language program, which also the Ministry of Justice is doing. So it's like two particular, almost the same projects, and the two different ministries fighting for it, and then two budgets going in there. So what the multicultural society, what the multicultural families actually, they're not actually getting, because you're having this duplication of projects and everything.
Streamline the process a bit better. I promised the top